How's everyone doing? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, my name is Servando Baltasar with Construction Solutions. So we're going to be doing an update on the Bruno project for the 42 by 60 Barndominium that's standing here behind us. I'm going to try to do my best to do a full walkthrough and kind of teach you guys a how-to on how to do these. So, we're going to be learning as we go because it's going to be my first time doing like a how-to for the videos. But I'm going to show you guys here something real quick. So on the last video we did, I showed you guys the placements of the brackets, but I didn't really go into much detail on why we had to cut back. But we had to cut back 4 inches, and the first thing is because of the girt. So the girt is 4 inches wide, and we have to have the columns back 4 inches because then we also have to put the base plate, and this base plate is the same thickness as the girt. So when you finish everything has to line up and be level with each other. So when the steel comes down, it hits on the girt and it hits on the angle base, here. Some more things I want to show you is how these columns went together. So they're just 2 big C's. They're already pre-drilled. Like you can see here, some of them are pre-drilled. The only thing you gotta do is just put the bolts in and tighten them pretty good. I want to show you here on why we also put 2 washers for the brackets here. So I know in the first video you guys saw that we had 2 washers in between the brackets without the columns being in. And I said we did this to simulate both C's being together. And as you can see right now, there's 1 C on this side and there's 1 on the other side. If you go on the other side, you can check it out. Go on the other side, there's a bracket there. So we put 2 washers on, or we put 4 washers, 2 and 2, to simulate the 1/8 thickness of the C's. And we have everything lined up perfectly. I want to show you guys as well how we do the frame for the windows. So with the frame for the windows, you have to look at the plans very carefully. Some say channel, the others say C. Here we have some C's. So they go inside. If you come right here, they go inside the girts. You screw them in with some with some pan head screws, right? As well on this side here, you go in. The same thing, it's the same deal on the other side here, right? Just pan screws up. Once you get to the top, so the only thing is that once you get to the top, like on this one here, I don't know if you can zoom in, we have some angle brackets. Can you kind of see it good there, Julian? The angle brackets? If not, I'll try to grab one here real quick. I got it right here. So pretty much, we got to use the angle brackets. It's very simple. You know, for example, if we're talking up there, just screw it in with some number 14 tech framing screws. Screw it in here, just 2, 3, all to your preference. On the plan it says 2, and then you screw on the top to support this from moving. It's actually very simple. I mean, there's not too much to it. You have to do it on both sides. And when you put these jambs in, you as well have to put the brackets in here to support top and bottom. So we have the X bracing there that were called for on the plans on both ends. On this build, there's only 2 X braces on the entire build, which is just those 2. Usually you have some on the roof. On this project there isn't, so we just have to go based on the plans. Something as well I want to kind of go over these plates up on the columns here. So these are installed when we're still putting on the seats together, and the reason for those is when you put the trusses or the steel trusses on, there's openings. As you can see, there's 6 openings. Those go inside the trusses, those connect, and pretty much the only reason for those is to hold the 2 trusses together. The other thing that we have to put on before the trusses go on are these right here, which are the knee braces. And I'll be going more to depth on how to cut these, but right now we're just doing a walkthrough on like the update. But these knee braces do have to be cut right and installed. Like if you come on here, Julian, if you come on here, you see three bolts that are angled. Well, those bolts are for these knee braces. We have to cut these channels, these C's out, and line up the holes. Put them in, angle them up, angle the knee braces up, going into the trusses to support just to support the whole structure. Usually on cold form buildings, you have knee braces, instead of the open span like on some red irons. You won't see these on the columns. You will just see the column and the truss connection. But with these cold forms, you are going to see these because it's a lighter weight structure and you have to have more support to support the whole building. So for the next coming up stages, we are going to have to put on these knee braces before we put the trusses up. But as soon as we start putting these knee braces in and cutting them, I will be doing a walkthrough on how to cut these right and give you guys a whole video on, or not a whole video, but the process of putting in the trusses. So I mean, this is how it looks so far. Girts are in there. We're missing a couple windows there. We just haven't got a chance to frame them out, but we're gonna start framing them out here pretty soon. So yeah, I think the build is going pretty good. Yeah, that we're good.